will not have access to this? Or explain for my understanding. Yeah.
Bukosa?
Chair, I'm saying look at the stem of the framing. Subject to this act, a person licensed under this act to deal as a wholesaler dealer in scheduled substances may sell scheduled substances to. He's not selling it to himself. It is the pharmtech, the pharmacist, who is selling it now. In D, he's selling it to a qualified medical practitioner, dentist, or veterinary surgeon for purposes of medical, dental, or veterinary treatment, respectively. I think you're getting it. Okay. So you can drop it.
Yeah, you can be on record.
Thank you, Chair. Given the explanation of the Chair of Health, I wish to drop that amendment. Thank you.
Thank you. We will go to subclause 1E by the chairperson. We drop the amendment by Honorable Kaluma. Then, Chair, you can therefore move 1E or the remaining 1E, 2B, 2C, and 3, because the proposed amendments by Honorable Kaluma, the 3 of them are dropped.
Thank you, Chair. In subclause 2, 1, by deleting paragraph B, 2, by deleting paragraph C, and C, by deleting subclause 3. Thank you, Chair.
I therefore propose the question that clause 41 be amended as proposed by the Chair. I put the question that clause 41 be amended as proposed by the Chair. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 41 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Subclause 1 be amended as proposed by Honorable Oluoch. Will as many as of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. The import of that is the amendment by the Chair falls. Then we'll go to the amendment by Honorable Kaluma is dropped. We have another amendment by Honorable Oluoch under 2A.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I propose that clause 42B, 1 part B, inserting the following new subclause 2 immediately after the new subclause 1, that a record under subsection 1 shall be in the format prescribed by the authority and shall indicate A, the date of the sale, B, the name and address of the purchaser, C, the quantity of the scheduled substance sold, and D, the purpose for which it is stated by the purchaser to be required, and then part C, renumbering subclause 2 as subclause 3 and renumbering clause 3 as subclause 4. The reason for this, Chair, is just...
Are you already on subclause 3?
No, please.
No. Because this...
Just move 2A first.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I propose that the amendment as carried by on the order paper for clause 2 be amended as per the order paper.
So I will propose the question that clause 42, 2A be amended as proposed by Honorable Oluoch. Chair?
The amendment is okay, Chair. I support it.
I therefore put the question that clause 42, 2A be amended as proposed by Honorable Oluoch. Will as many as of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. The import of that amendment is that there will be consequential renumbering because we have agreed to 2A's amendment. Subclause 3, move, Chair.
Honorable Chair, I move that in subclause 3, delete the words 3 years and substitute therefore the words 1 year.
I therefore propose the question that clause 42, subclause 3 be amended as proposed by the Chair. I put the question that clause 42.3 be amended as proposed by the Chair. Will as many as of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. The amendment by Honorable Kaluma is dropped, so I will put the global question that clause 42 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 43.
I propose the question that clause 43 be part of the bill. Chairperson,
Honorable Chair, I propose that clause 43 of the bill be amended in subclause 1 by deleting opening sentence and substituting therefore the following new opening sentence. A qualified healthcare professional may supply or dispense a scheduled substance with therapeutic value for the purpose of medical, dental, or veterinary treatment, as the case may be, subject to the following provisions. And in B, paragraph B, by inserting the word and immediately after the word supplied, appearing in subparagraph 3, and 2, deleting the word and appearing in subparagraph 4, and C, deleting paragraph C.
I therefore propose the question that clause 43 be amended as proposed by the chair. And Honorable Nika?
Little, because this is now extremely broad. Because if you say health professional, qualified health professional, it's literally anybody in the health sector, so long as they are registered by somebody. Which would really, that would, in my view, would be too broad.
Chair?
Honorable Chair, this is basically to restrict dispensing of scheduled substances to authorized persons. And for the other part is to correct minor drafting errors. Registered midwives are included in the qualified healthcare professional provided in the amended subclause. So I think.
Did you get what Honorable Nikal is asking?
He wants me to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm telling him that this is basically to restrict the dispensing of scheduled substances to authorized persons only. And then the other part is to correct the minor drafting errors.
Honorable Nikal doesn't look satisfied.
We are on 43, isn't it? A qualified medical professional, dentist or veterinary surgeon or member of the staff of hospital dispensaries who has been authorized to do general special. Now, we are saying a qualified healthcare professional. Now, you know that in the first, as in the original bill, if you talk of other people who are working in hospital, the hospital environment is protective. But if you now leave it out here, then anybody can actually now prescribe. I don't know what Chair may say about that.
Chairperson.
I'm not getting his worry. Please explain what. Are you? Is it the qualified healthcare professional? That is.
If you say qualified healthcare professional may apply or dispense a service for the purpose of medical, dental, or veterinary treatment, as the case may be, subject to the following provisions. Now, I'm thinking it's too broad, because when you said if you start with where the bill was, a qualified medical practitioner, dentist, or veterinary surgeon, or a member of staff of a hospital dispensary or similar, who has been authorized to do by general special order of the cabinet secretary. This was really a lot more restrictive than what we are now doing. Now we have actually opened it. Anybody, literally. In the other one, the hospital environment was protecting the patient.
When you go down there, a qualified medical practitioner, subject to the following provisions. The scheduled substance with therapeutic value shall be distinctly labeled with the name and address of the person by whom it is supplied or dispensed. They are giving the subjects. I don't know whether you have the act. And when you look at the amendment by Honorable Aluoj, it even gave us
form in which all those details are supposed to be entered into.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. I therefore propose the question that clause 43 be amended as proposed by the chair. And I put the question that clause 43 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. We have a further amendment under subclause 3 by Honorable Mili.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I propose that subclause 3 by deleting the words 100,000 and substituting therefore the words 1 million with it.
I therefore propose the question that clause 43.3 be amended as proposed by Honorable Mili Odhiambo.
It's okay.
Chair.
To 1 million is okay from 1,000.
From 1?
From 100,000.
From 100,000 to 1 million is okay.
Okay. I therefore put the question that clause 43.3 be amended as proposed by Honorable Mili Odhiambo. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I put the global question that clause 43 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 44.
I propose the question that clause 44 is be part of the bill. We have an amendment by Honorable Mili.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I propose that the amendment be carried as per the order paper.
Kindly, Honorable Mayaka.
I've been requested to explain. The amendment to this is that we delete the word 200 and substitute with 1 million. And the reasoning behind this amendment is that we make the punishment more punitive, just to ensure that we are establishing good order.
Chair, I think I agree with it.
Wait, let me propose the question. I propose the question that clause 44.3 be amended as proposed by Honorable Mili Odhiambo. Chair.
Chair, I agree with it because the committee had proposed 500,000 and now Mili is proposing 1 million. I think it's a question of figures and maybe from practice. As a lawyer, she might be in a better position to increase the fine.
Noted. May I then put the question that clause 44.3 be amended as proposed by Honorable Mili Odhiambo. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Therefore, the import of that is that the amendment by the chairperson falls. So I'll put the global question that clause 44 is amended be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 45.
I propose the question that clause 45 be part of the bill. Honorable Deputy Majority Whip, I need the chair to move the following amendment. Move the amendment on clause 45.
Thank you, Chair. I move that the bill be amended by deleting clause 45 and substituting therefore the following new clause 45. An authorized seller may use an automatic machine to dispense over-the-counter scheduled substances. 2, the authority shall develop regulations on the classes of substances permitted. B, quantities of substances to be dispensed. C, records of substances dispensed. D, location of automatic machines. And E, registration of automatic machines. This is just a normal practice, Honorable Chair.
Therefore, I propose the question that clause 45 be amended as proposed by the chair. And I put the question that clause 45 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as are of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. The import of that is the amendment by Honorable Mili falls. So I will put the global question that... Honorable Mayaka, what is out of order?
Chair, before you suggest that this falls, I'd just like to bring it to your attention that we are prosecuting two different issues on the same clause, because the amendment by Honorable Millie is talking about the fine.
The reason the Honorable Millie's false is because she's proposed amendment to the former clause, which has been substituted with a new one. So it's not amending the same thing. That is why it falls. If you listen to the amendment by the chair, there was a deletion and substitution of a whole clause. That clause is what Honorable Millie had proposed to amend the previous one. But now there's a new clause which the amendment will not apply.
So maybe, Chair, you...
Maybe I can explain to her that this other new clause which we have brought in is to provide for the use of automatic machines in dispensing selected scheduled substances in an effort to leverage on technology. Therefore, the issue of that fine does not arise, because what is it that you are fining?
You satisfied, Honorable Mayaka? Yes. Allow me then to put the global question that clause 45 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 46.
I propose the question that clause 46 be part of the bill. Chairperson.
Honorable Chair, I propose that the bill be amended by deleting clause 46 and substituting the following new clause 46 as per the order paper.
I propose the question that clause 46 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 46 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. The import of that, again, is the amendment by Honorable Millie falls, and the amendment by Honorable Kaluma is dropped. So I will put the global question that clause 46 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 47.
I propose the question that clause 47 be part of the bill.
Part 6.
We have an amendment by the chair, and you have all of them, so move them, all of them together.
Honorable Chair, I propose that clause 47 be amended as per the order paper. Just a minute. And this is to harmonize the terms used in the bill with the title of the bill as proposed for amendment, and also to give the manufacturing license validity for 1 year. We also want to harmonize the terms used in the bill with the title of the bill, the Honorable Chair, as I said.
Thank you. I therefore propose the question that clause 47 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 47 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I put the question that clause 47 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as have that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as have a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 48.
I propose the question that clause 48 be part of the bill. Chairperson.
I propose, Honorable Chair, that clause 48 of the bill be amended as per the order paper. And this is, Honorable Chair, to give the authority power to enforce compliance with good manufacturing practices as recommended by WHO, which will in turn encourage continuous improvement of internal quality control systems and production processes by manufacturers. The amendment also seeks to provide the specific instances in which the Cabinet Secretary shall have power to make regulations in regards to compliance with good manufacturing practice. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you. I propose the question that clause 48 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 48 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 48 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clauses 49 and 50.
Have no amendments. I propose the question that clauses 49 and 50 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clauses 49 and 50 be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 51.
I propose the question that clause 51 be part of the bill. Chairperson.
Honorable Chair, I propose that clause 51 of the bill be amended by inserting the phrase "and shall on conviction be liable to a fine not exceeding 1 million shillings or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 2 years or both immediately after the word offense." This is just to provide for penalties.
I propose the question that clause 51 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 51 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. The import of that is that the amendment by Honorable Oluoch falls because it's similar to the chair's. So I will put the global question that clause 51 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 52.
I propose the question that clause 52 be part of the bill. Chairperson.
Honorable Chair, I propose that clause 52 be amended as per the order paper. This is using the term therapeutic cosmetic already indicates that the cosmetic has therapeutic effect, hence there is no need to restate the same. The amendment seeks to harmonize the terms used in the bill with the title of the bill as proposed.
I therefore propose the question that clause 52 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 52 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I put the question that clause 52 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 53.
No amendment. I propose the question that clause 53 be part of the bill. I put the question that clause 53 be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 54.
I propose the question that clause 54 be part of the bill. We'll have Honorable Oluoch's amendments first, which is a deletion.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I propose that the bill be amended by deleting clause 54.
I propose the question that clause 40. I propose the question that clause 54 be deleted as proposed by Honorable Oluoch. Chair.
Chair, I have an amendment. Honorable Lodge is proposing to delete the whole clause 54, but the committee feels that we can only make an amendment to sub-clause 3. So I oppose.
Honorable Nyikao? Wait.
If you actually delete the whole, then you actually remove any protective measures there. So I also oppose it.
Okay. I therefore put the question that clause 54 be deleted. Honorable Mayaka, do you want to drop it?
Chair, before I make a decision on whether or not to drop this, I'd really like to hear the justification that the chair has on this, so that it actually makes sense to me.
Chairperson.
Honorable Chair, when you look at clause 54, In one, the authority in the public interest may prohibit any ingredient contained in therapeutic cosmetics by notice in the Gazette. You know, we have people who are using ingredients for discoloration, like which contains mercury, and they're applying on their skin. So we need to have safety measures to make sure that those ones which are harmful, they could be carcinogenic, can also not be able to get into the market. So by a notice, the authority in the public interest may prohibit any ingredient contained in the therapeutic cosmetics by notice in the Gazette. 2, except as otherwise provided in the regulations, as cosmetics shall not contain any prohibited ingredients. Then we are now coming to C, where we are saying any person who manufactures or knowingly sells a therapeutic cosmetic which contains a prohibited ingredient commits an offense. Now, if we delete all that, then we'll not be protecting the public, especially our female population, because they'll use any of those ingredients which might contain harmful things. Therefore, we need to protect them.
Thank you. Are you convinced, Honorable Mayaka, so that we make progress?
Chair, yes. I'd just like to state this, that because the chair has now done subsequent clauses
Amendment, yeah.
that actually define that, because my worry was that we cannot have a gazette notice being down without a laid down procedure, but because the subsequent clauses actually explain this, then I'm okay dropping that.
So it's dropped? Chair, let us prosecute subclause 3. Your amendment on 3, subclause 3.
In subclause 3, Honorable Chair, a person who manufactures, sells, supplies, or imports, then we are now providing fine and also for sentence. So that is the justification for making an amendment to subclause 3. Thank you, Chair.
I propose the question that clause 54, subclause 3 be amended as proposed by the chair. I put the question that clause 54, subclause 3 be amended as proposed by the chair. Will as many as of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I put the global question that clause 54 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I will then move reporting.
Honorable Chairperson, I beg to move that the committee to report to the House its consideration of the Kenya Drugs Authority Bill, National Assembly Bill number 54 of 2022, up to clause 54, and its approval thereof with amendments, and seek leave to sit again.
I put the question, which is that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Kenya Drugs Authority Bill, National Assembly number 54 of 2022, up to clause 54, and its approval thereof with amendments, and seek leave to sit again. As many as of that opinion say aye.
Aye.
As many as of a contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Honorable members, Mr. Speaker.
Chairperson, to report to the House.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the Kenya Drugs Authority Bill, National Assembly Bill number 54 of 2022, up to clause 54, and approved the same with amendments, and seek leave to sit again.
Move.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I also request Honorable Owen Bayer to second the motion for agreement with the report of the Committee of the Whole House.
Honorable Owen Bayer. All right, Speaker, I do second. Honorable members, I propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. For the question. But we have the numbers. So for the convenience of the House, the question on the matter will be put the next time the House sits to transact this particular business. Order, honorable members. Honorable members, the time being 7:04 p.m., this House stands adjourned until Wednesday, the 5th day of June 2024 at 9:30 a.m.
Necessary because some people are under the mistaken belief that we have come here to cause a ceasefire. We haven't come here to bring about a ceasefire. We have come here to determine whether Zimbabwe shall be free or not. We are at war with Ian Smith. And the war must continue until he's able to tell the British government that he has surrendered. But before he has surrendered, well, the fighting has got to continue.
Would you like to see a Marxist state in Rhodesia when it goes independent, Zimbabwe?
I want a socialist state, yes, which is based on principles that are drawn from all socialist systems that are available, that have had experience, and so on.
Would you be prepared to see farmers owning their own land in your state?
Well, for a beginning they can. Why not? But as we stated, it's preferable that the land belongs to the people as such. That's traditional, and it also is in accord with our socialist ideals.
Mr. Mugabe, your position to some people will look like a very tough one. Does this mean you want the conference to fail?
The failure of the conference cannot be laid upon our shoulders. It's entirely the responsibility of the British government, because right from the onset we have been demanding from the British government that they participate in the conference in their capacity as the colonial power, and that they must assume the role of a decolonization power. But Britain has indicated that it's not willing to do that. And if the conference fails, please don't blame us for its failure.
Sit back, relax, and check out a world of hit TV shows and movies with Showmax, including a host of new Kenyan shows this year, streaming for Africa. Sign up on showmax.com.
Yes, this is what we have done. That's the meaning of our signing the agreement. It means we are committed to honoring the ceasefire. But it takes two to honor the ceasefire. There are two parties to the conflict. And if one side chooses to dishonor the ceasefire and does so persistently in a manner that threatens to destroy the basis of the ceasefire, then the other party is equally entitled to dishonor that ceasefire.
Rafaro Stadium, Harare Township, just outside of Salisbury, to be renamed shortly after midnight, Independence Stadium. At that time, the Union Jack will come down the mast and the new colors, the new flag of Zimbabwe will be hoisted.
The farmers arrived at the meeting from all over the Bulawayo area, all of them heavily armed and all sharing a sense of frustration and bitterness at the rising level of violence in Matabeleland that has left 6 of their colleagues dead since New Year, killed by dissident guerrillas said to be loyal to Joshua Nkomo.
I mean, we were disgusted and very, very upset when those foreign lads were all ambushed and taken away. But with what happened here, so close, I mean, we were all together here on the Sunday before Christmas when we had the children's party. And then New Year comes and that dreadful thing had happened.
Joining them by helicopter, 2 senior black army officers for a rare meeting to discuss the worsening security situation. Mugabe's military advisors told the farmers the 5,000 dissidents can be crushed and are planning to bring in the notorious 5th Brigade to sweep the area. But farmers like Rob Sayers remain unconvinced. His automatic rifle discarded at Independence Now never leaves his side, and his farm looks as it did during the war. Grenade screens are firmly in place over the bedroom windows, and his Agric alert set, which links his farm to the police station 25 miles away, has been reactivated.
By region 3 with a lot of static behind you.
For his wife, Ali, the situation is now worse than at the height of the war.
During the war, I was never scared, genuinely. We were in the thick of it. Today you went to where the front line was, which is not far up the road, as you know. We always knew that if anything happened, we were not only self-sufficient here, but we knew help would come very, very quickly. And now you don't know when help is coming. I think this is the main thing, is the insecurity.
But the farmers' problems are not limited to security. They're suffering the worst drought in memory. Maize like this should be 6 foot high at this time of year. And the country's fuel crisis means the farmers now have 50% less fuel than at the height of sanctions during the war. Blacks too have been caught up in the tribal fighting. More than 120 of them have died in the violence that's followed Nkomo's sacking from government. Philip Moyo was the latest victim, a top ZAPU official and personal friend of Joshua Nkomo. He was bayoneted to death by a group of dissidents. At his funeral, Mr. Nkomo warned that the dissident problem could not be solved by the military.
Violence had an aim of destroying an enemy that refused to listen to sense. And this is why we picked up arms. After we have got Zimbabwe, we do not want to see anybody, be he in authority, out of authority, using force to try and solve problems of this country. I don't care who it is. I say, I don't care whether that person is an authority or is out of authority. No problem of Zimbabwe can be solved by violence.
Joshua Nkomo believes that the answer to the escalating violence in Matabeleland is a political settlement, some sort of agreement that would bring the dissidents out of the bush. He's had several meetings with the Prime Minister to discuss these proposals, but Mr. Mugabe and his security officials remain convinced that force must be met by force.
The dry, inhospitable landscape of the Manica district in Zimbabwe, a region that appears to have been untouched by the modern world. Farming methods have remained the same for centuries. But after 4 years of drought, the people here are struggling to survive. The farmers are now looking to the government to help them. And part of the ruling party's election campaign is to promise those in the rural areas a better deal. 14 years after independence, land has again become one of Zimbabwe's most contentious issues. And the focus, as in the past, revolves around the fact that much of the best land is still owned by whites. It's land that the government now says it will hand over to the black indigenous population.
We have areas where we have high population densities, and mostly those are the African people who were driven during the colonial days in those areas which are dry, poor rainfall, poor soil, very unproductive. Now our program is to remove people from those areas and put them in areas where there is rich soil, high rainfall, which is really where most of the commercial farmers are.
Mike Clark is one of 70 commercial farmers whose land has been designated for resettlement, and he's angry. He bought the farm shortly after independence and built his own irrigation system. It's this, he says, rather than the quality of the land, which has made his farm viable, while the local black farmers around him have been unable to survive the drought. When the government told him he'd have to sell up under their policy of indigenisation, he took the issue to court and lost. Since the ruling, the banks have stopped lending him money, and he's steadily going bankrupt.
I was absolutely stunned. I just couldn't believe it, because we were told that it was underutilized properties and absentee owners and foreign-owned land and so on. And I don't fall under any of those categories. This is a country that I've been brought up in, lived in all my life, and I love it. We've gone through our ups and downs like every country has, but you can't let politics affect your decisions on whether you're going to stay in a country or not. Politicians come and go.
White farmers are not the only ones who feel they're being unfairly treated by the Mugabe government. 90% of private business in Zimbabwe is also still controlled by whites.